Well, so I'm being targeted as usual by terrorists in America, and I exposed the satanic sector. So they come after me out of pretty much for self-preservation purposes, reasons, and stuff, because like they're terrorists, you know what I'm saying? The moment people find out what it is, they're gonna go after them because you can't just know that there's terrorists amongst us and not do anything about it. You see what I mean? Hold up. Put on my hat real quick. So we've got enemies in America for a long time. A lot of them in the white race, some in the black, some in the Hispanics, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, whites, blacks, whatever, right? And in each race, we have enemies. In whites, we have a lot of them because white people have an alliance. They worship the sun and stuff like that, and they act like the sun is guiding them, it's giving them light and enlightening them, and right now and stuff like that. Right now, they're targeting me right now as I'm speaking to you, so they're trying to confuse me. Before I press the record button on this live, they were casting spells and getting things ready so that I feel confused and I forget my talking points and I don't expose them directly. Like right now, there's resistance. There's like electrical magnetic type of energy right now. Right, see right there. You see, feel it? They're trying to affect me with that energy and stuff, and trying to create stuff out of it. They're liars and deceivers, devil worshippers, Satanists, Luciferians, and such. So, like the Jesuit order, Freemasonry, the Illuminati, Skull and Bones, the KKK, a lot of like motorcycle clubs, Hell's Angels, and stuff like that. They're down with that shit. You see what I mean? Street gangs, politicians, college fraternities. You see how I'm speaking right now? I'm having that little momentary type of like interruptions in my speech as I'm speaking because they're trying to create like interruptions. They're trying to just mess with me as I'm speaking and exposing them so that I can't tell you everything straight up the way I want, but I'm still doing it anyways because I know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm on the side of truth and they're on the side of lies, hiding and stuff like that. Because lies, in order for lies to have any success, you gotta hide their intentions. You see what I mean? It's intentions. You see what I mean? The truth is in the open, so I don't hide my intentions. I'm always in the open. I tell you to your face what it is. You see what I mean? They're more like you see right there. Like if there's weakness, they say things like they cast spells and commands. They give commands like if there's any weakness in me, as you're seeing right now when I'm speaking and I'm stopping and stuff like that, and when while I'm gathering myself. Before, if I don't say it in a certain type of way, they act like there's weakness there. If I don't say it like, like if I'm God with all the might and everything, and I gotta do it all at once perfectly, and you know what I'm saying? Like they act like if I don't do it perfectly like God all at once and with all the glory, all the lights and glamour and all that stuff, like if there's any weakness within me, because I'm in a human body, you see what I mean? So they act like if I don't do it all like godly all at once and stuff like that, there's weakness there. And like if they could work through my weakness, and that's what they're doing right now. You see what I mean? I do represent God directly in this human body. You see how I'm speaking? I know how to speak perfect English. They're messing with my energy so that I don't speak perfectly. Ever since I moved to this house and they learned where I lived, my next door neighbor was okay. They're sending like fake viewers to this live to give me like fake views and try to like just deter people from. You see how I'm telling you things and right away the thoughts are being manifested? That's one of their tricks. It's called projection, refraction, or whatever the fuck, reverse refraction, where I think and they're like, I'm you inverted. I'm Julio inverted. I'm Julio inverted. Like if they're me inverted and like if they're seeing everything about me and stuff like that, but which they're not, it's not true. And they also do another trick that when I'm speaking, they go and try to take some of the things that I say out of context and create tricks and use it against me and stuff like that. You see what I mean? They're targeting one right now, one of my talking points right there. And like I expose this a lot. Some of my neighbors are terrorists. Some of my neighbors are terrorists. They're down with it too. It's not just the gangs and the fraternities and the occultic societies and stuff like that. Some of the people amongst us are the enemy too. You see what I mean? So what they do is they have an alliance amongst them. The satanic side has an alliance in society. And they want to like hide amongst us, be in the open and tell you that they're the enemy without telling you indirectly in cryptic ways and stuff like that, while hiding and shit like that, being all in your face, telling you in cryptic ways and shit like that. They'll say it, well, right to your face, but in cryptic ways while they're talking to you, or just, just be about that. It's, some of them might laugh or cry with you and shit like that. It depends. They do it to keep up with appearances. You see what I mean? Because they want to gain your trust so that they could be there amongst you. And if they want, like, try to like destroy your life and shit like that. You see, there was a little bit of like make believe weakness that there's not in there. You see what I mean? So they act like there's weakness when in certain parts, and right there, and they were aiming at my back, my lower back. Like if there's weakness, and I felt it on my back. Like if they threw a shock at me, some kind of like spiritual imaginary, because they work through the imagination and spiritual side, but they like using technology too. Like if they're merging, not like if they're using technology, the inconsistencies in technology and stuff like that. Some of it they got from me because I was speaking things and they started taking things out of context as I'm exposing them. I was telling people like, yo, they're using technology. That was when I was starting to expose what was going on, and I started from the ground. You see how I'm speaking right there? Like if I don't say it in a certain type of way, like if they try to like deviate my mind. Like, you see how I started sounding off like right there, you see right there? Like there was this flat spot right there. They trying to create energies of inconsistencies, negativity, weakness, because they're about negativity, lies, deceptions, arrogance, malice, you know what I'm saying? Like wickedness and shit like that. They like violence, aggression, but like they do it in a way that some of them do it to your face and yeah, they're fucking about the devil and shit like that. I know. And some of them hide their intentions. You see what I mean? So I was exposing how they were using technology. Yeah, so the imagination, the spiritual side, and stuff like that. And I know how to do it too. And the good side knows how to do it too. A lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. So what they do is they go and you see they trying to like. I stopped right there before I started talking. Right now, again, right before this. And you see how I'm sounding right there, right? Like if there's some kind of inconsistent energy that's not there, that's not me. I don't feel like that. That's not how I feel, you see? And I'm regaining myself right now because I'm racing up right now. You see what I mean? So the energy is not there no more. You see, they were trying to put energies of weakness in there. Like, you see what I mean? And if I do it like this, they'll try to like do something like this. And they use mockery and shit like that. Yeah. And you see how they projected some of the thoughts some of the talking points that I may, some of the words that I may say or not, they're projecting shit right now and doing it right now as I'm saying it. You see what I mean? So if I'm thinking stuff, like if I think about if there's a flash thought in my mind about saying a certain word that's there, they'll go and project it. Like if they're there, privacy invasion shit. I told you they're fucking terrorists. You see how I started and how I am now? I'm a little bit agitated. Anxiety, by the way, is fake. Anxiety is caused by devil worshippers. They like creating energies and they like to be watching society and shit like that. Like they say stuff like anything of interest, I want to be there. And I want to know exactly what to do. I'll do exactly what goes with our views, and I'll be there in a moment's notice or in a jiffy or whatever the fuck. They use like trendy words and shit like that, like sayings and stuff like that, or sayings. They use anything of life that is like indirect and shit. Like when people say they're the shit and shit like that. See what I mean? So like they use trendy words and shit like that. So anyways, so no. So you see that I had a viewer, and some of my neighbors, they go and send like a viewer over here. It's fake view. It's a fake view. And what do you think they'll be getting from a fake view? You see how I started talking about all these things, and I should have been going in a straight direction, and they started that like distracting me with all their tricks. So right now they're doing tricks right now as I'm speaking to you, and you can feel the energies affecting me right now, and they're about mockery and shit like that. So as long as you're not there seeing them doing it, because if you saw them right there doing it, you probably gonna punch them in the face or tell them something. You're not supposed to just tell them that we're supposed to eliminate them. They want us to eliminate them, but they don't want us to eliminate them. You see what I mean? Like they do it, but they don't want it. Like they do it wicked shit, but they don't want you to do it, anything to them. They want to get away with it. They want, you see right there, they're acting like devils right now. You see what I mean? That devil energy just came up, and it's probably someone good, and they probably did it inadvertently. So like, they do a lot of trick shit, a lot of trickery. They deal with trickery, liars and deceivers. So imagine it's about like, trickery and shit. Like you see all the shit that's being projected right now, that magician, witchcraft, all that shit was being projected because I said it. They went in and took what I said out of context live on this video, as I told you. So they like taking shit that I say out of context is mockery. You see what I mean? Mockery. And right there, you see, they did that shit right now. So they're doing it right now. Like if they got a trick watching me and reacting to me, reacting and coming up with tricks, as I'm saying, they do it in different ways. Like sometimes they sit there or they'll stand there in a group and they'll try to like see what they could do in real time on the fly, as I'm over here minding my business, watching YouTube videos, and they're in my phone sending sensations and energies at me and shit like that. Yeah, so like I could finish talking about everything that I first started talking about in this video. I know exactly what I'm saying. So, but because I'm over here on the phone and I'm making, you see right there, they're trying to lower my energy. They're trying to lower my energy. See what I mean? Look, Michael, right? Michael, exposed. I know exactly what I'm doing. So they go and send back and forth the same fake viewer. I got a fake viewer right now. And you see, fake. Illuminati, right? Freemason. One of my Mexican neighbors. Well, now you know, people. I will be sharing this video, this live video, because they act like if and when I share it and people come watch this video, they'll go and try to place like curses and spells and say things so that when people come to watch this video, before they even think about watching this video, like when I'm sharing and stuff, like they see it or they're about to see it, or if there's any chance that people may, get a hint about watching this video when I share it, before I even share it, they'll go and do an investigation. Like I told you, they say things like if they're anything of interest, and they'll be there. And this one has the interest of being on Facebook, and because Julio, they do it through like analytics and shit like that, like calculations and shit. And you know what I'm saying, like through physical shit. I do it because I know. What I do it because I know I'm on the side of the real truth, the truth. They're on the side of lies, so I know, and they act like they want to know, but they can't because they're not humans. They're not normal like normal people. They act normal, but behind people's backs, they're not normal. They doing shit like what you see what I mean? This type of shit they be doing. Not all of them are on the same level, but they be doing shit like this behind people's backs. They have the potential of doing, you see, right now they're trying to twist, mental twist, right? So I'm gonna break your neck right now. I just broke their necks and you felt it right now. You see what I mean? They try to do a mental twist. They come up with tricks on the fly as I'm speaking. So if I don't keep up the same energy, they act like there's weakness there if I stop, or if I don't say it all the way perfectly. And like I told you, like, oh, godly, and with all the glamours and lights and stuff like that, like the perception of God and shit like that. You see what I mean? Not shit. I mean, God is about the truth. I'm not, disrespecting God, anything like that, because I represent God myself. But like, you see how the viewer keeps coming back? It keeps coming in and out, in and out. So when I go and watch my views after this, all I see is one view. This, you see, they keep coming in and out. And when they come in, they go and act like they're, extracting something when they leave. So when this fake viewer right here leaves, they act like they're taking something. Like you see right there, they're trying to extract my spirit right now. Right now, they're trying to extract my spirit. It's one of the Mexicans, right? I do this shit all the time. I'm telling you, man. Like, I know exactly what they're up to, bro. So they go and they target me from like next door to me and shit like that. They know I'm about to go outside right now. You can feel it. They know I'm about to go outside right now. I'm about to make a ruckus. I do this shit all the time. I do this shit all the time, bro. And look, that if I go outside, what's gonna happen? Ain't shit gonna happen. So they're targeting me right now, and you can hear it in the background right now. You can hear it in the background right now that they're targeting me. So some of the Mexican neighbors out here in this town where I live in, they're targeting me right now, and they're in the distance. You hear them in the background somewhere. Some of them are some of my neighbors right next door to me. Like my neighbor next door to my house be doing that shit. He be targeting me. So sometimes these neighbors on this house right here be doing that shit too. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like this house right here, that house right there, I know those two for a fact be doing it. That house over there be doing it too. Over there. So I told the police about that. I told the sheriffs about that because they're terrorists. So, and a lot of police officers and sheriffs and stuff like that, they're terrorists too. They're down with the terrorism. A lot of politicians, presidents. You see how I sounded right there? You see? They're doing a perspiration right there. And they're really trying to like disrupt me. They don't want me to say it to you with confidence. You see the type of confidence I had when I started the video? And as I went on, they started fucking with me little by little until now. Look, the type of like energies that they're getting. And I have that fake viewer right now tuned in. They keep sending I feel like this house right here is doing it. Like they're doing it from this house right there. And it's something that you could do, you know what I'm saying, while you're laying down in bed and shit like that. So what they do is they say it or they feel it and they consult with Freemasons or the Illuminati, whatever society they're down with, and fucking they send a fake viewer or they start saying things in real time because they're spying on me right now as I'm making, you see, I feel like my energy is leaving my body right now, but it's not true. But it's really happening. Like this shit is really fucking happening, bro. So they got it to a point that if I'm about to post this live video, they go and find out who it is that may watch the video before they come and watch the video, and they'll try to like distract them with their kids, husbands, whoever is down with them, that's with them and shit like that, or near them, their neighbors, their job, thinking about, you know, they'll try something, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, I'm regaining my, so no and yes. You see, I just regained my energy right now, right back. Because they were trying to extract my energy, my spirit. They were doing a mind twist. You see, they were doing a mind twist, and I went and broke his neck. You see what I mean? And I could do that because I know how to do it. I know how to defend myself. All my tricks are activated. But sometimes I let this happen so that you can see what they're capable of doing. They like doing energy manipulation, spiritual manipulations and shit like that. And because I said that just now, they're using that as a catalyst so that they could do it even more, so that they could have some kind of like validity with it. You see what I mean? They're fucking complete cowards, pussies. They're 100% cowards and pussies. They were trying to make me burp, and they're playing my saliva right now. Not really. Okay, so like, this is the type of shit that drives some people like crazy and shit like that. You see what I mean? Some people have gone crazy. They've made people gone crazy and shoot people and commit like genocide. You know what I'm saying? Like the type of people that go and shoot like malls and shit, like, because they're fucking hearing voices. They're hearing them around them and they don't know what the fuck to do. They just want to live their lives. Leave me the fuck alone. What the fuck? And they're doing it to me because I'm exposed. Look, the burp right there, right there. Look, check this out, check this out, check this out. I don't even want to burp. I don't even feel like, you know, when you're about to burp, like it's like there, like this right here was manufactured, and right there, look, making MCI. So they created a trick off that burp, MCI. So it's like they're playing chess with me, but it's like more than that. Now because I said chess, what do you think they're doing? Now they're playing chess. Now it's a game of chess. Now they're playing chess, and if I do this and that, and they could play a fucking trick here and there, you see what I mean? And I feel flat now, you see? Now they're acting like if they got some kind of like upper hand on me because I started feeling like my energy was leaving, my spirit. They took my spirit, right? Yeah. So that's what it felt like they did. So like, I feel like my energy, and look, my energy is not the same as before when I started. Look, check this out. I even feel different. Like they go and say it like if I'm just some guy, I'm not God. I can't do the things that, and like they like if they're me and they could do what I could do because they want to do what God does, they're fucking copycats and they do mockery and shit like that, and they're fucking wicked and vindictive and complete pussies so they hide and they say things and they want to, like, you know what I'm saying, like capitalize off me. So they say it like if I'm just some guy, I'm not Julio, I'm not me. And like if they're me inverted, and like if they're seeing me from my perspective, and they're seeing what I'm thinking, and before I think about it, like they're fucking delusional. Because I exposed once on one of my lives or whatever, one of my videos, I exposed that I was saying a lot of things, right? I was saying that they were doing like brain mapping, like if they were like, you know what I'm saying, like copying my brain. And they weren't doing it, but that's what it felt like they were doing. I was just going off what I felt. You know what I'm saying? So they started doing it. Brain mapping. And now right, they're doing it right now. Because I said it right there. You see? You felt it right there, you see? Freemason, just some fucking faggot with a fucking some glasses and shit and mustache and shit. They're white. A lot of them are white. We're dealing with professional Satanists, devil worshippers. They're professionals at this. They're pussies, 100% pussies. And I'm not talking hate speech or talking about gay people when I call them fags and stuff like that. It's just one of those things we could relate talking about and stuff like that. You call someone what they're acting like, and that's one of the words I describe them. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not just, calling them that because I hate fag. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? None of that. It's just dumb. So you see, check this out. Look, the energy right there. Look, MCI. Like if MCI is one of the tricks that they came up with. Mind control industries. My cousin Wilfredo is a Satanist. He's one of them. He came up with it, or one of them came up with it, right? And now they use it. Like you see, right now they're using tricks. And look, the thing right there. You see that thing? Like if that thing could do it all, they go and come up with lies. Like if there's a lie that could do it all, or a deception, an angel of deceptions. What else? They got a lot of tricks that they be using. You see, they're juggling through my mind right now. Because I told you they're doing that inverted Julio right now, and like if they're juggling through my minds, and like if they're doing it at high speed and shit, like really high speed. You know what I'm saying? Like speeds that you just can't fathom unless you're there doing it yourself, or you're seeing it exactly how they're doing it. And now you know exactly how they do it, whether you watch this video or not. Now you know exactly what they're doing, and they're fully exposed, and you know exactly what to do, no matter what they do or say before you do it. And whatever they do too, you know exactly what to do. And I'm talking to my side, not the enemy. Yo, we're dealing with terrorists in this country. I'm a veteran. I went to go fight for this country. You see how I'm sounding a little bit flat somewhere in there? They're doing it. They're doing a simulation through imagination, the spiritual side, technology, digital. Digital kind of like they're using, like they use this. It's like when you go and do astral projection and you move around and you see things. Well, they go and try to like interact with the energies of the internet, electrical energies, like electrical devices, phones and stuff like that. And like because I'm using a phone, they'll go and do it to one of their phones and do it inadvertently. Like if my phone is inadverted and my phone is theirs, and they're seeing everything that about the phone that they could mess with me and stuff inadvertently through. Not everything, but you see what I mean. Some of the things that they deal with. You see what I mean? Because if I say everything, they go and do like if they're doing with everything. You see what I mean? They're about nothing. Lies are about nothing. Liars are about nothing. You see how I'm sounding right there? I should have said it with more fullness when I'm speaking. So they're aiming at my internal energy. You see what I mean? And they're trying to like twist me and like inadvert me, twist me, and make me into someone that I'm not. And sometimes I feel like I'm not myself because I'm here all the time. You see what I mean? And because they learned where I live at, they went and united some of my enemies against me. My neighbors started targeting me. So it's like one of those things that when you move somewhere and people say things and you don't say things, you say it right there to their face mainly, and whatever, you live your lives and stuff. And is that one of those things that when you move to a place like this town is a ghost town, a lot of people here say things. So when they go places, they communicate through occultic means. You see how I'm sounding? There's nervousness there and some kind of empty energy that is not there. That's not me. I'm about confidence. You see what I mean? I'm from New York. Like, I'll tell you to your face exactly how it is. You see how they feel? They feel fucked up right now because my confidence over, like, it topples their fucked up energies, the way they are. They don't like me because I'm real. They don't like real people. You heard that saying that the real are dying. This is a what you call it, like a rare species or whatever. Like, they're saying, I'm not saying it exactly how I want right now because I'm being fucked with in real time. And right now I'm being fucked with. I'm telling you that, yo, that spiritual shit, imaginary shit, like that shit is real stuff. Like, you see how I'm sounding right now? They want to alter my energy, and they're doing it right now through witchcraft and imaginary spiritual ways. You see what I mean? Like, if they're doing shit that they're not doing. So some of this stuff I allow because I want you to see it for yourself. So it's helping me. They're helping me right now. So no matter what, you see, drooling, like I'm drooling. I'm a drooling mess. They come up with whatever. And look, I'm feeling like there's saliva building in my mouth that is not really there to build up. And there's no reason for it to happen. You see what I mean? There's nothing in between us. It's that energy, that kinetic energy between people. That chemistry between people. You see what I'm saying? You go somewhere, and when you walk in the door, people can feel your energy type of stuff. So I spoke about brain masking and stuff like that because they do a combination. Like, they went into places that, they should never be allowed to exist. The type of stuff they've done from within is the type of stuff that you go within and you see it in a way, like, differently than reality. You see what I mean? It's trying to make me burp right now again. There we go. Let's see what they come up with. Spiritual advancement. They're trying to advance through my spirit. So my spirit is about to kill him right now. It's tearing you apart no matter what you do or say. You see one of these, someone doing one of these. So that's some Mexican woman or whatever the fuck, right? Right now. And you can feel it right now. You see that shit right there? You see that shit? That shit it's not a joke, bro. That shit is not a fucking joke. Like, I'm about to go outside again, and because they know I'm about to go outside again, let's see if they do that shit they did earlier. I can make all of this shit go away. I know how to do what they do too, but I do it better. They learned a lot of the stuff that they're doing off of me. Check this out. See that house over there, Malice? And it went from there to here, now it's over here. Like, if they're, like I told you, they're doing a combination of what I told you, the astral projection, spiritual, imaginary. They're doing a combination of it. They're not human. Check this out. Satanist, right there. You see the words came up there? Because I'm not the only one who knows how to do it. And because I told you guys that you know exactly what to do now, no matter what they do, there's people doing investigations right now. So when I point at that house, some people that I told right now inadvertently or indirectly and stuff like that came to do an investigation and know what the fuck they're doing over there. And some may know if they're doing something over there when they do it, or whenever my next door house neighbor does something. You see what I mean? Silver Surfer. You see what I mean? You saw the image of Silver Surfer right there? Silver Surfer, if you know who it is, the Marvel character is about seeing everything at once and stuff like that. So they go in and channel like fake imaginary characters. You see, look, check this out. He came up to me. He came through me. You see what I mean? The type of shit. They're imagining this shit. He ain't doing shit to me. He's a fake fucking character, bro. Like, that shit ain't doing shit to me. But they go and use their imagination, like if the Silver Surfer's there and he came through me and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just wait. like forward and shit, forward thrust with his surfboard. So, like, you see what I mean? Like, they're terrorists, and we're supposed to eliminate them. They wanna exist amongst us and keep fucking with people the way they're doing it to me right now. They're fucking terrorists, bro. Some of these motherfuckers are fucking terrorists, and they need to be eliminated. They're the fucking enemy of the people. They're on the negative side. So they go and call the police. Some of them go and call the police and act like if I'm crazy and shit like that when I say shit like that because they don't want to be eliminated. You see what I'm saying? Some of them don't want, they don't want to be eliminated. So the way to fight back is to call the police and lie. Like if I'm not making sense, I'm just saying things. This guy just saying some disruptive stuff. Like some of the white people do that type of stuff. They just call the police over any little thing. He's being disruptive and he's saying things that shouldn't be allowed. And like if I'm not saying anything, you see what I'm saying? Those type of people, like a lot of people in society are very timid and stuff like that. And that timid shit, it could lead to that too. And they join Freemasons go and talk to them in their minds and become friends with them and get them jobs and help them out and shit. Like before you know it, they're down with a satanic society, not even knowing that they're down with it. They may know down the line, but they don't want to say anything because they're too afraid, scared. They don't want them to go after them and their kids, their family, all their kids and their family. If not their kids and their families, the money, their money, and I gotta live. They become scared and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of different cases and scenarios how this happens, how people join and work with each other and stuff like that. Not all of them work together, but now they're more united than before because I started exposing them to a level where they never been exposed before. You see what I'm saying? And because I'm the top truther in society, they come after me because they learn where I live. The moment I bought this house, my house was in the open. My name was in the open. Oh, he got a house. So now we got a place where he's always gonna be. So we're gonna be there, but inadvertently, or through his neighbors and stuff like that. I spoke about my neighbors. You see what just happened there? Yeah, I spoke about my neighbors being used as antennas to target me inadvertently through, even though they do it too. You see what I'm saying? But they do it like as a network. You see what I'm saying? So they started doing it the way I said it, inadvertently. They started taking my words out of context, that my neighbors are antennas and that they could use them as antennas against me. And they started making it easy for them to come and target me. All I got to do is leave this house and not ever buy a house in the United States, and I'll be good. Because if I buy a house again, like if I have neighbors around me, they may try it again. It depends where I go to, because they don't have people everywhere. And it's not gonna be the same everywhere. But if I go, so you see right there, they're celebrating like if I go anywhere now, they could just do it. But it's not true because I didn't even say it like that. But you get the point. But you said they're taking it out of context. Right now, I just exposed one of them going like this, yes. And they try to put that energy, that yes, with the fullness. Look, the energy that they extracted from me, they're trying to use it against me right now. You see how the energy just came back and left right now? Because I just exposed it. Lies can't stand against the truth. You see what I mean? So what they do is they try to like extract my energy, my spirit, or whatever the case. But I'm too wise. I'm too illustrated. I'm too smart. I'm too advanced. I know exactly what I'm doing. So when I do these videos, I let it happen so that you can see it. But I know how to defend myself. So it's not like I'm in any danger and stuff like that. I'm actually directing this. I told him to come after me. I made him come after me. I told him I was gonna expose him, and I did it in a way that is godly. It's godlike because I represent God. So I know exactly what I'm doing. I did this a long time ago and I saw myself here. And now that I'm here, I'm going through what I set up before now. You see what I mean? And because I was going through these back problems, back pains. I had surgery. I had 2 of my discs taken out and stuff like that. So I'm recovering. They don't want me to recover. So I was weak and they started like gaining on me and taking liberties and stuff like that. So I was weak. You see what I'm saying? When you're weak and you're in pain, a lot of pain and stuff like that, it may be a little bit difficult for you to focus and do what you do, how you normally do it, as you do it. You see what I'm saying? So they were taking advantage of me, and now that I'm recovering, I got them smashed down to a minimum. So they do stuff, but it's not like before. You see, my energy is there, but it's not me. It's not my energy. It's like it's some kind of energy there. Anyways, my energy's back now, and now it's back. You see what I mean? It's that easy. And look, you see, you saw that thing reaching for my energy? Like it wants to reach and take it back. And my energy will beat the fucking shit out of that thing. You see what I mean? So anyways, so I'm gonna make this live short. I wanted to connect a few things that I spoke about earlier, but since I'm being targeted and all the things that they're doing to me right now, it's just even better for me. Because I could tell you this to your face even better. So one day I'll do it. I'll gather the masses and I'll tell you guys to your faces even better than the phone exactly what I wanted to say, but better, or I know exactly what I want to do. You see the confusion building up right there? They were trying to like put confusion. They weren't trying. They put confusion in my head before I pressed the record button on this live. So the moment I went live, I already started with confusion. I started exposing it from the beginning. I started telling you guys, look, they're doing this and that. They're doing things to me, blah, blah, blah. And, they're trying to disrupt me and not let me go, into my talking points and tell you exactly what I want to say. They're fucking annoying and shit like that. You see what I mean? Not that they annoy me, because if I say it like that, they'll try to like annoy me and become, you see, right there, you see, he was about to do it. You see what I mean? If I didn't say it like the way I just said it right now, and I don't have to really, it is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth, lies are lies. So even if they act like if they could do it, they're not gonna do it anyways because I'm higher than anything they could ever accomplish. They're not even high, they're low. They're not even on the same realm of existence that I am. I'm positive, they're negative. They're not even on the same, league as me. They're not on the same level as they're not anything close to where I am. I'm on the top. They're on the bottom. So, and the more bottom they are, the more dirty shit they do. They go and eat shit, drink baby blood, and do fucking fucked up shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna cut this live short soon before I go. And that's not the way I wanted to say it. They'll take it as some kind of like something to celebrate. You see right there. It's nothing. You see, they be doing shit like that. Like they be taking like little things and acting like if they could celebrate it and gain energy that they could use inadvertently against me through. You see what I mean? I know all their tricks. I know all of their tricks, traps, tactics. I have it all mapped out. I have everything worked out already. So everything they make believe they're doing to me, I could easily undo. The moment I turn off the video, this live, I'll go and put myself back on top. You know what I'm saying? Because they did this shit because I'm over here speaking and I'm not 100% focused on defending myself, which I don't have to be, but I want this to be done so that I could expose it. And now you know that there's energies associated with what I'm telling you. So what I told you through this video, some of the things I told you about, the energies were there for you to see. The thing, the Silver Surfer going through me and shit like that. Some of it is through technology. Some of it is through the imagination. Some of it is through the spirit. You see what I'm saying? Witchcraft or whatever the fuck way they're doing it through. But now you guys know exactly what they're up to and what to do for each scenario, case, trap, trick, inverted, whatever they do, no matter how they do it. Because they got a lot of tricks, but it don't matter what tricks they use, you'll know exactly what to do. And I'm talking to my side, I'm not talking to them, but they're listening. So what I do is use that information against them because it is the truth. And they like learning from me so that they could use it against me, but this ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work against me. See how I'm not saying it 100%? When I started the video now, two different type of energies. You see what I'm saying? I'm sounding a little bit flat in places. Like if they put weak energies, they would just put in any weak energies, not necessarily like this, but like you felt it through the video to now. So I'm gonna go upload this video soon. It'll take a while. Probably tomorrow I'll post it, share it on Facebook and stuff like that. So look me up on my account, my channel. Real Truth 9-7. Even my birthday, even my birthday could tell you that I am related to God. 9/7/80, September 7th, 1980. That is the official day of when the real when God got here, me. So, anyways, guys, yo, I'm not lying to you neither. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know who I am, and I know how to do what I do. So, subscribe, leave a like, and share the truth. Spread the word. Tell people what's going on. This shit is not a joke, yo. We gotta get rid of these enemies, the terrorists amongst us. It ain't the way you think. Godly and light show. And like, no, it is the way it is. Take it for what it is. I know exactly what I'm doing. God is about the truth. I know the truth. I know exactly what I'm doing. So share the truth, spread the word, and stay tuned, yo.